Okay, in this video we're going to be talking about not the inside of the digipack, but the little pamphlets and stuff that tend to come with them. Okay, I'm going to start off by talking about the digipacks for the 7-inch vinyls. These traditionally don't really have too much in them. I think. No, there's nothing in this. This is a weird man-made lyric sheet. But there's nothing in this, little writing on it at all, no lyrics anywhere on that. We move on to CD. The popular, kind of poppy band CDs, they do have little pamphlets in, like this, which, like most do, for the more popular music, has all the lyrics for all the songs in them. But that is normally the case. I mean, that is the case with In Rainbows by Radiohead. It has one, although difficult to read, it still has one. And I think most bands too. Another band, another band that has one. Another artist, Joanna Newsom. Pretty much they always have lyric sheets in them, but there is the occasional one that doesn't. For instance, in Radiohead's King of Limbs, this version, it doesn't have a pamphlet in it, it just has this instead of a pamphlet, so it's kind of like stuck to it. And the only bit of writing is that, as follows. And that is what I've decided to base the bit of writing on my pamphlet in, because it shows that there isn't really any need for lyrics and stuff to be in there. It's kind of wasting space, really. Because, you know, they're just going to be online, and the digital one that is the vinyl one that is a pamphlet, and there are other editions of the CD in which that is a pamphlet. But what this says, and I'm going to base mine loosely on this, is the music and sound, or the plan of mine anyway, the music and sound for the King of Limbs was conjured up by Radiohead and produced by Nigel Godrich. The imagery was summoned up by Zachariah Willwood and Donald Twain, engineered and mixed by Nigel Godrich, additionally engineered by Drew Brown, additional assistants for Daryl Thorpe and Brian Cock. Flughorn on Bloom and Codex performed by Noel Langley and Yaz Amin. Strings on Codex performed by the London Telephonic Orchestra led by Levy Andrew and conducted by Robert Ziegel. Mastered by Robert C. Ludwig at Gateway Mastering and DVD. Also thank you to Peter Yozel and Noel Witcher, studio equipment, etc. Kept going by Plank. Don't know what that means. Our sales kept going by Kate and Tim and our office. A big thank you very much to Drew Barrymore. This one's for Henry, Zoar and all our little ones. Hello guys. And what that is because I assume that credits have to be put on the album, or in most cases do, unless some people have been paid off. So they've been put on an album. What this is basically just a thank you, something to show the appreciation. And I thought it'd be quite nice to do that on my album, because it's it's different. It's meant to be beautiful. It's meant to be nice, opposed to just doing lyrics, which people buy it to listen to the song, not to read the lyrics. And so I based mine loosely on that. And what it says so far, the plan for it says, is the music and sounds for Ilium were conjured up by Martin Gretsch and also performed by Martin. The imagery and artwork was summed up by Ezra Louis Scarfo Evans, engineered and mixed by Martin Gretsch, engineering and mixing by Martin Gretsch, additional engineering by nobody. A big thank you to Dave of the Photography Realm for lending any additional equipment in the making of this album, whether that be visual or the quite unlikely musical and sound. We would also like to thank the trees of Blickling Wood for lending us their beauty and time. Finally, we would like to pay homage to our visual, sound and video technicians and engineers, Tam Thorpe, Tess Stewart and the one who could be named Louise. Yours sincerely, the good people at Ezubert Towers Limited and Martin Gretsch Ltd. And what this is kind of a play on what we see in the Radiohead album. And to keep it, the Radiohead one is very artsy and alternative, and I've picked out certain words and phrases from that and used them, or found longer, less known phrases of words by Googling them, looking in encyclopedias and stuff. So we've got words like conjured up, instead of just made, and summoned up, another one there. And then the way we phrase things as well, Dave of the photography realm, he's a photography technician teacher, but we use photography realm to make it sound more artsy and stuff. Same when we talk about the trees. And what I've done, I'm planning to do here, which is really interesting, is in here it says the images were summed up by Zachariah Willwood and Donald Twain, which of course are like apparitions, or they've got some letters of Stanley Donwood's name, who does all the art for the Radiohead albums, and Tom York's, and the letters have been mixed up with other letters, and everyone knows they made that, but that's them just kind of disguising their names for a bit of fun. And I've done that in the names Tam Tesforia and Tess Stewart, but all those words are real, not necessarily names, and they are the letters mixed up to the people who did technical stuff, like on the visual sound and video for the video and stuff, people who helped out, and they are of Matt Stainthorpe's name and Tom's name, I can't remember his second name, and Lou, who is another technician, but we've put her as a question mark because no one really knows her real name. And yeah, that's the planning for my artsy bit of writing inside the pamphlet. Thank you.